We're with Mid-American Conference Commissioner John Steinbrecher. John, again, another exciting announcement today. Why don't you go ahead and share the details?
We're very pleased to announce our partnership with the Bahamas Bowl. Obviously in Nassau, the Bahamas, tied in with the Atlantis Resort, and it'll be a really unique bowl. It'll be the only bowl in a foreign country in this next slate of bowl games. Previously, we played in a foreign country, playing in Canada. But again, a situation where we partnered with Conference USA and worked to develop a game. The individual who ultimately came on board as the promoter and owner and organizer, a young lady by the name of Lee Miller, who developed the basketball event called the Battle for Atlantis. And so working together, we put together this event, and again, we will play in that game 4 years out of a 6-year period. American Athletic Conference will have some involvement. Sun Belt will have some involvement. Mountain West could have some involvement, and of course Conference USA. I think it'll be a really unique event in a country that is incredibly excited about hosting American football.
You talk about a destination location, and certainly the Bahamas come top of mind. Talk about how this game came about with regards to, did you initiate some contact? Were you approached, and how did you get the Mid-American Conference involved in the Bahamas Bowl?
Well, Conference USA and the Mid-American Conference reached out on this, and we took the initial steps on it. Then we brought Lee Miller in, who was instrumental and had the contacts to get the things done that we needed done. And it's really a partnership between our conferences, in fact, all the Group of 5 conferences to some extent, the Atlantis Resort, who's going to play a big role in this, and then the government, the Bahamian government. And all of us are going to be, all these other folks are going to be just wonderful partners. There's a neat little stadium that they have that they built about a decade ago and was recently refurbished. It's going to be the perfect size for what we want to do, and it should make for a really unique and outstanding football event.
On the heels of last Friday's announcement of the Boca Raton Bowl, and now with having the Bahamas Bowl as a part of the mix, just talk about the importance of getting to the additional opportunities now that we're at 5 primary bowls.
Yeah, we talked about our goal is to get to at least 4. This is going to put us at 5 primaries as we mix in not only the 2 we've now announced in the past few days. We'll have 2 other announcements in the next 2 to 3 weeks with 2 additional bowl properties in which we'll mix and match a little bit. But again, we'll be at 5 primary bowls every year. We'll be in Florida. We'll now be in the Bahamas. The locations we're going to go with these additional bowls all involve sun and sand, which was important. We wanted to get to some destinations such as that. And I think what people don't understand with the Bahamas is how close it is. This will be a shorter trip than going to the West Coast. It is roughly a 30-minute flight from Miami. And so we feel really good about the type of packages we can put together so we can get our fans there.
Some of the details about the logistics around and centered around the Bahamas Bowl with regards to the stadium itself and the facilities. Talk about that aspect of the Bahamas Bowl.
Well, again, it's a neat little stadium. It's a 15,000 seat stadium, so it's not a massive stadium, and it really doesn't need to be for this event. And so it's probably the perfect size. The community itself, it's if you've never been to the Bahamas and Nassau, the Bahamas, it is the perfect tourist destination. The facilities there, most everything will be centered at the Atlantis Resort, which is a one of a kind in this country in terms of the amenities they have there, from restaurants to dancing to anything, quite frankly, you'd want in a resort. They have it there, and obviously the beaches and those types of things, and shopping, and so I think a wonderful family destination.
The collaboration of the 5 conferences, again, touch upon the uniqueness that this brings to college football.
Well, it was critical that we work together to get these things accomplished. Again, we started working, it was really Conference USA and ourselves who were working on this, and then as we worked through it to facilitate additional opportunities not only for us but for the other Group of 5 conferences, we kind of all came together, mixed and matched, and did these things for the benefit of all.
5 bowl partners now with opportunities in Mobile, opportunities in Boise, opportunities in Montgomery, Boca Raton, and the Bahamas, and the list keeps growing. Congratulations, John.
Thank you. I think this is a great day for our teams and for our fans. We've come a long way, and now we need to keep growing.